and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Millie. Welcome to another day of Millymas. We're coming down to the very end of 2021. So today I'm basically going to be doing a get it ready with me where I'm going to be talking about some changes that I want to make to my channel in 2021. So spoiler alert, this is the look that I created. And I will put down all the products I used down in the description box and up on the screen if you're watching and you're interested to know what I'm using at that moment. So if you're interested to see this look and or hear what the changes to my channel for 2021 are, then just stick around and keep watching. So hi, this is gonna be my first get ready with me, so we'll see how it goes. I'm using a bunch of kind of newer-ish stuff to me, definitely newer stuff to you. I'm going to show you. I'm just gonna use the Sugarpill palette. I still haven't done like a video on it, so I thought I would use it in this video. I'm also going to be using my new Natasha Denona eye primer, which is all in its Makeup Corner's fault because she loves this eye primer, so I've been wanting to try it, so I finally got it. I believe I got it on sale, or that's why I guess it was like the $25 off of $75 on Sephora or something like that. I finally got the McGrath concealer and also the under eye setting powder. So this is gonna be a couple of new things that I'm gonna be using today. But the focus of this video is just to talk about the future of my channel because I have been thinking for quite a few months now that I want to make some changes. It's not going to be anything drastic. I'm not gonna go into like lifestyle or anything. It's just going to be the content's gonna change a little bit in 2021, and it's not because I don't feel like what I'm doing is not making me happy or that it's not working for my channel. I just want to change it up a little bit and change the focus. So let me just start putting makeup on, otherwise I'm just gonna sit here and talk to the camera. I miss doing more tutorials, but like one tutorial per video versus multiple looks, one palette types of videos, plus those take like forever. So the main change, if you're new to my channel, this is a perfect video to watch to see if you would like to subscribe. I'm not sure how many of you are here from the beginning when I had like 300, 600 subscribers. I started my channel in November of 2017, I believe it was, and I just kind of was really, I just wanted to share tutorials and just doing eye looks. I really liked other videos like that. I really loved watching those. One of my biggest inspirations was Picturesque, actually. I'll link her down below. She just did absolutely stunning, like almost like commercial type of videos, and it just really was inspiring. And I love the process of putting on eyeshadow. It's just one of my favorites. The base is also fun, but like for the most part, I really enjoy putting on eyeshadow and just creating different kinds of looks. So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to post tutorials on YouTube. So if you go down through my YouTube video feed or whatever it's called, you'll see that it was pretty much only just eye looks, and it was like one eye look per video. There was no voiceover, it's just music. At the time it was not comfortable. I just like couldn't stand the sound of my voice, which I still can, but it's definitely better now. And I just didn't want to like get on camera. It was just scary. So I want to get more into that. I just want to do more like tutorial style videos and less new products. I never claimed to be a review channel. I definitely am not. I wouldn't consider myself like a heavy review channel, though I do quite a bit of reviews. However, it's just not something that's sustainable for me, and I've known that for a long time, which is why like I don't buy everything. For sure, I'm definitely still picky with what I buy, but I just feel like I do get sucked into the hype a little bit, and I think that's just something that comes with having a YouTube channel. And I don't mind it as much when it comes to indie brands because I love my indie brands and I really love the eyeshadows I have from indie brands, so I don't mind it. But it's really just like more mainstream stuff, and I feel like we're just constantly getting makeup thrown at us. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely love reviews and doing reviews. I wish I could make that kind of the center of my channel, but I can't. I don't have like an unlimited budget where I can just buy everything. I don't get PR that I can just, you know, feature everything that comes out. Plus, I'm not really interested in everything anyways, so it's not like I would really want anything. I'm still kind of particular in what I like any like sort of like neutral high-end palettes, like no thank you. I wouldn't even want that in PR. Like, why would I review something that I have no interest in? Wow, you can really see how stained my eyelids are. I used the Sweet Shop palette, I forget, it was cotton candy one yesterday, and it clearly very stained. But anyways, so I would love to be a review channel. I do love watching reviews and listening to different people talk about different products. Everyone just has such a different opinion, and I think that's really interesting. so a different experience in general. So if you're currently subscribed to my channel and you kind of just want to watch reviews, then I'm sorry, but the content is going to change. I'm going to definitely focus more on creating looks with what I have, whether that's palette or using my single eyeshadows. I really love the single eyeshadows I brought into my collection this year from indie brands, and I just really want to use them and I want to enjoy them. So I'm planning on doing a bunch of kind of tutorials with my singles, something like, you know, like 3 eyeshadows for a look or something like that. Definitely lots of tutorials. There's also just going to be different kinds of tutorials as well. I want to do a video on how I edit my photos, how I take pictures, and also I have this other video idea that I've had for a few months now. I just haven't been able to film it yet. I'm hoping now that I'm off this last week of December, but I really want to film like a video on lenses for makeup videos. So I just want to do like that kind of content, and I still want to participate in like tags and rankings and videos like that, because I do also enjoy those kinds of videos. You can still see the staining through the Natasha Denona eye primer, but it's fine. So what was I talking about? Yes, tutorials, those kinds of videos. So let me know in the comments below what kind of tutorials specifically you would like to see. Any specific color stories, any specific types of eyeshadow looks, like styles, and also eyeshadow palettes or single eyeshadows that you would like to see in action. I have a bunch of videos on my channel so you can kind of see what I have, but I have a ton of Terra Moons, Davina, Cindy Grace, Cleona, like so many indie brands. And don't worry, multi-chrome Mondays are not going anywhere. That's one point I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make that point in the beginning of the video, but I'm definitely not getting rid of multi-chrome Mondays. I have plenty of multi-chromes to play with. There's plenty of multi-chrome content to be filmed with the collection that I already have. I might bring in here and there some multi-chromes, but I think for the most part I'm gonna be trying to stick with what I have, because I do definitely have quite a bit of few doubles. And again, one of those things, like I wish I could buy every multi-chrome so I could be like the dictionary of multi-chromes for you, but it's not really realistically something I can do. I have some notes written down just to make sure I cover everything. I'm gonna also be getting rid of anti-hauls. As much as I love them, I've been kind of dreading doing them. I like to just talk about new makeup releases without having to necessarily anti-haul them. So I do plan on having like a live stream once a month or something, and do a kind of more, not necessarily like a will I buy it, but just kind of like analyzing new makeup releases. I think that'd be more fun. So I'm obviously not going to be buying like 99% of it, but I just want to talk about it. I think it's really fun to talk about makeup and talk about new makeup releases and just see how the trends are changing as the time goes on. And I love to talk about packaging, color stories, like all kinds of those things and all kinds of things like that. All right, so what kind of look do I want to do? I feel like this palette doesn't have really many options in here. So there might still be some multiple looks, one palette videos if I do feel so inclined to buy another eyeshadow palette that just speaks to me. But I'm definitely not going to be like buying eyeshadow palettes at the rate that I have been. I think it was definitely less this year, but I think 2019 was like the worst. I was just buying so many eyeshadow palettes. And maybe also adding some kind of shop my stash types of videos and custom eyeshadow palettes in general, and then creating like a look with a custom eyeshadow palette that is themed based on something. Those types of videos I really enjoy as well. It just really lets your creativity flow, and as well as kind of dipping my toes more in full face tutorials. I pretty much don't ever do my full face on camera. There's like a couple of videos where it just kind of has music playing, and I did kind of like fall looks, and those were full face. But I want to kind of get into those a little bit more, as well as some like quick tutorials, just like quick easy looks. I'm definitely not like a neutral kind of type of person, but I would like to kind of expand in those, because I just want to be helpful. Basically, I want to create helpful content, but content that I enjoy, and I think there's a good balance, because I enjoy doing tutorials even if I might not necessarily enjoy like super neutral looks. So I think there's like a balance there, and I just feel like this drive that I just want to film like eyeshadow looks, and we'll see like how it goes. I might end up, you know, like 6 months into next year just being like, no, this is not working. But also let me know what kind of looks with multi-chromes you'll be interested in. I definitely want to do more just looks with multi-chromes, different formulas of multi-chromes, different types of looks of multi-chromes. And that may or may not be part of Multi-Chrome Mondays. They might just be sprinkled in as well. I also have some bigger plans for like doing kind of like a series that is a month long. I wouldn't be posting every day. The purpose would really be to just get me to use a bunch of different products. So I'm not gonna talk about it yet because I am planning it, but that's probably gonna come like February or March or something like that. So there's definitely some changes coming your way. Oh, I don't like that peach with the green and the crease. That looks kind of weird. This blue is stunning though. It's a really pretty shimmer. Anyways, I just get so distracted with shimmers if you didn't know. I did just put on some mascara off camera because I definitely can't talk through all of that. That's a lot. So I know that there's a lot of already tutorial channels, but just as much as there's a lot of review channels. So it doesn't really matter, and I'm not trying to really necessarily be like completely have my own niche. That's pretty much impossible, I think, at this point. And I've definitely learned a lot of things this year, especially this year. I've been uploading a lot more this year. I don't think I actually finished my train of thought when I was talking about when I started my channel in 2017. I didn't truly really start posting and be serious about YouTube until 2019. So I've only been really serious about my channel for 2 years. And so in 2018, I just kind of posted sporadically. It was still more tutorial based types of videos. And I just really enjoyed those. But I do definitely want to do voiceovers. Types of videos I did in the beginning with absolutely no voiceover or anything, just music. I do want to do voiceovers or just kind of talk through the tutorial. I made a coffee and I still haven't taken one sip of it, so let me do that right now. So I have learned quite a bit within this past year and even 2019, but like I said, especially this year, and just having a channel on YouTube and being in the beauty community. Maybe I'll do like a video on that if that's something you'll be interested in, just like things I learned so far on YouTube. Definitely see certain types of videos doing better on my channel than others, and that totally makes sense because the thing is, people follow you for a certain type of content, I feel like, and if you switch it up a little bit, it might not necessarily get a lot of views. And of course, it's not all about the views, but it is really nice to be able to take the AdSense money and put it back into my channel. And I'm sure you're used to hearing that, but that is just the truth. It just helps so much. And I appreciate everyone who watches my channel, who engages, who comments, and who likes my videos. It means so much to me, and at the end of the day, I really just look forward to talking to everybody, responding to comments, and having conversations, and getting to know some people a little better. So my memory card filled up, and I for a second thought that I wasn't filming it all the entire time and I was about to be really mad. So I'm just gonna finish my train of thought now that I've already put on both lashes. Basically, I've been able to put up a lot more content this year because I've been working from home, and that's definitely helped my channel a ton. But going into next year, not sure if anything's going to change, if I'll end up having to go back and commute into work, and then I'll have less time. So that's also why the tutorials will be super helpful, because I can definitely do multiple of those versus like 3 looks, 1 palette, which take a lot longer. So I moved back a little bit. This is the finished look that I created in this Get It Ready With Me. How do you think I did? Be nice. I would definitely like to do more Get Ready With Me's, but I would kind of like to have a topic to maybe talk about during them or something like that. Let me know if you have any ideas in the comments below. So just to sum up, basically next year is going to be a little different for my channel. It's going to be less reviews, less multiple looks, 1 palette types of videos, more more in-depth tutorials, kind of one look per video or one full face look per video, and just focusing on different types of eyeshadows and really getting to use all the eyeshadows and the makeup that I have. No, I'm not going on a low buy. I definitely am not somebody who will be able to stick to it just purely because of the idea of being constrained would just make me wanna stray out of that constraint. So it's not like a low buy or anything like that. If there's something that I absolutely want, I will definitely get it, but I am keeping in mind what I already have, just using what I have and getting creative and creating my own eyeshadow palettes and things like that. But you'll definitely see some new indie makeup on my channel. Multi-Chrome Mondays are going nowhere, and there might be some new series on my channel as well. That's everything for this video. If you have any particular kind of video ideas that you would like to see from me, let me know in the comments below. And if you're new to my channel and you watch this entire video, thank you. If my content for 2021 sounds like something you're interested in, then definitely subscribe. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.